So oh my god. Stream is now. I know. I'm super late, but guess what? We're gonna use logic. Woo! Oh my god. I'm excited! Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're just going straight into it today. I didn't have the patience to wait. You know, I'm bad at waiting. Well, when I don't want to wait, I'm bad at waiting. When I cannot show any, so to speak, any interest in the waiting, I'm bad at it. Now we wait though. I posted everything. I'm on my laptop. Well, I'm streaming from my PC, but my laptop screen is being mirrored because Logic's on my laptop. You know, Logic only works on a MacBook or an iMac, if you're one of those people. Not my favorite kind of, how do I say it? I don't really like it, a MacBook. I think it's one of the more annoying, like, it's a more annoying interface to get used to, I think. But like the design and everything, I see why people like it. I see why people think it's useful. But for some reason, like, my MacBook seems to run out of battery very quickly, and I don't know if that's because I did something to it that is making it just be really annoying, or if it's just like that. Now, of course, we're gonna be experimenting today. Honestly, very honestly, it's actually my first actual thing that I'm making on my own laptop, because everything I was doing on the school computers, right? So, like, my campus has a computer lab specifically for the musicians that have their, you know, like, the audio interfaces and stuff like that, so you can, like, really plug in and use it to its fullest extent with a bunch of cool VSTs and everything. Like, oh my god, so many freaking virtual instruments. But what I have is actually just alchemy. So I was like, if I can take advantage of the school's, like, vast library of virtual instruments, why wouldn't I? And I'm like, low-key, like, considering buying some. But they're really expensive, and they're definitely something that you have to invest in with caution and care. Of course, there's, like, Contact, which I think everyone should have Contact, but it is also a paid thing where you have to pay for it. Oh, like, there are a few free, like, beginner packs, basically, which I was thinking of getting soon, so that. But first of all, I'm like, I would like to congratulate myself for finally doing something with Logic, even though it's been in my laptop for a while, and I've been thinking, oh my god, I have to do something with it. Like, like, I'm not even using this thing, you know. Truth being, it's very hard to remember to use this when you have basically no time to breathe outside of classes. But in my effort to make sure I'm experimenting and trying new things, because that's important, right? I want to get better, and getting better requires you to try to do stuff. So with that in mind, I was like, well, it's, you know, it's time. It's like, now is the time to do this stuff. There is, like, no better time, in fact, to try to do things. Oh my god, how do I... I don't want it to be 100%, but I don't want it to be like... Okay, yeah, that seems like a good amount. Yeah, so this is my earnest effort in trying to use Logic more, because I do want to get better at it, and, like, overall making music, right? And all of that does not just come from studying, but actually using that information to make things. The only way I can do that is by actually making things. So we're doing it today. We're making something I'm gonna make something. Okay, so in the last few days I've been attending a lot of concerts and stage, right, like plays and stuff. I attended 2 concerts. One of them was today, which is why I was so late, and then I attended a play yesterday. And today's concert was all original music, like really gorgeously composed pieces that sounded so good. Like, I was literally like, oh my god, I can't believe I get to listen to all of this for free, because it's a completely free concert. It's being put up by the students of my course, music, BA music, but like they're from the composition major, which I am from the popular music major. So we're dealing with a few different things, because even though I can also compose, or I'm supposed to also be composing, I only really look at pop songs, while they're looking at overall composition. Of course, some of them choose to become like specifically do things. So that being said, I had so much fun. Actually, today I kind of was like, should I not go? I feel really exhausted because I haven't slept properly in a few days, and I've just had, like I said before, like I'm pretty sure I've been saying it constantly the last few streams, that I've just had really weird days. And in a bad way. They were like bad weird, not good weird. But every single day I wake up and I still choose to do what I've been doing, which is be alive, and choose to try harder today than I did yesterday. It reminds me that there are good things, because every play and concert I've met really cool people who are just like attending this thing alone. And at first, like, I'd walk into the hall or the theater or the play, like the area where the play was being done, and just feel like, wow, everyone seems to have come with their friends or family members or their like partners or something. I'm literally just here alone because I wanted to watch my friends. Today it was watch my seniors on the first day that I attended a concert, which was Wednesday. It was also my friends, like my classmates, right? I want to support them. I want to enjoy some music. I want to just have fun. And I keep thinking, oh my god, I'm literally here alone while everyone else seems to have had people that they're gonna be coming with. And I felt really stupid for a bit, where I was like, oh damn, like what am I doing? But then I'd be sitting alone and I'd be able to strike conversations with people. I met like this really cool person on day 1 of this whole like this whole like 3-day extravaganza where I just attend concerts and plays and stay out till late at night because I'm attending concerts or plays. So day 1 I met this like person who also knew one of my seniors, and we had so much fun having like a conversation, and I just felt like, wow, it's so nice to be normal and just exist and feel like I'm not somebody everyone hates, because I'm not. People don't hate me unilaterally. I'm sure they have their reasons, and not everyone can like me, and that's fine. But day 2 I met this alumni from my school, and like not my high school, but I mean like my school here, so like my university, right? And it's like a really cool alumni. Just she was an actress, and we had a wonderful conversation, and she was an alumni here, and it was so cool to talk to her because completely by chance we were able to talk because I was alone, so I had space for holding conversations with people that were not myself. Today, I met somebody while I was waiting to get into the theater to watch the concert, who was there for one of their best friends, to watch one of their best friends conduct the piece that they wrote for this concert. So it was one of my seniors who she was gonna be talking, like, you know, watching. And I was just like, damn, my luck is good because I just meet so many interesting people by just being interested in meeting people. And I just felt so much better immediately because I've just had, like I said, really weird days the past few days, and I felt very like alone and isolated. That's because I am currently alone and isolated. And you know, like I've been trying to make a decision about how I want to proceed with interacting with people from my basically my immediate classmates, because we had like a had like a disagreement, and so they said some things that were very hurtful, or they did some things that were hurtful, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to keep going. I still am not, but after like just being normal and being myself for a bit, I felt so much better that I was like, life is not all about these people that have made me feel annoyed and miserable for the past few days. I think there's some learning to be had there. I know I said I'd stop talking about my classmates, and I'm trying very hard, okay? It's just hard not to complain when things feel all over the place. But I'm not complaining about them. I'm just saying that I think there's something to learn from this, which is just because one thing in your life isn't going the way that you thought it would, which there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes things don't go the way that we think that they will, but that's not a bad thing, because you never know what can come out of a bad situation. And for me, my life and the way that I live life, I just continuously believe that whatever's happening, whether good or bad, you know, like whatever's happening in my life, if it's bad, it's definitely gonna end up good. There's gonna be some good that comes out of the situation that's for my good. If it's bad, if it's good, then it's just, well, it's for my good, right? So it's all working out. So I believe that in the whole thing of whatever's happening is happening for my own good. That there's something important to learn from every good or bad situation in life. And yeah, this is just how my mom brought me up. She was really insistent on me. Well, not insistent, but she used to say this about my grandfather, right? Where she used to be like, your grandfather always says that try to learn from everything around you, because that's how you learn things before, like, you know, learn things in life. That's how you get ahead in life or something. Like, she never actually completed the sentence. This is me making it up. I can't imagine why my grandfather insisted on her also learning everything from, like, things from learning from things around her, not learning everything. That's incredibly stupid to try to do. But you know, so my mom kept saying that to me when I was younger. Nowadays, she doesn't say it that much, because I think I've already internalized this and use it as a way to live my own life, where I'm like, I'm gonna learn from everything, every good, bad situation, every book I read, every movie I watch, every play I think about, everything everything I'm consuming, everything that comes across me, I have to be open to what it's trying to teach me. And I think I've thankfully been able to learn a lot through things like that, which, you know, help you to like feel a little bit more settled in your skin. I've learned a lot of important things, like there's no point in being someone else. Being me is who I want to be. And like there's no point trying to fit in with a crowd that makes you feel like you're being left out, because if you're being left out, it doesn't matter if you change yourself to fit in with them. They're gonna think worse of you. So it's just easier to, for me specifically, it's easier for me to just keep being myself, because I know at least I'll be happy. And in my life, if I'm not happy, what's the point? And that doesn't mean hurting other people. My happiness should not come at the expense of other people's miserable, other people's misery. But if no one's miserable except for me, no one has any issues except for me, then it's me that has to change something in that whole situation to feel better. And that's kind of what I've been dealing with the past few days, and thinking about where I can sort of make that change that I need to, so that I can feel better. And yeah, like I'm saying, I've had a very long week and a half. I don't think I've slept all that much, even over the last weekend. I'll show out this week, definitely little to no sleep every single day. But I still feel like every day is fulfilling, that every day has brought me something new and exciting, that every day has a purpose and really feels important, which is nice because it grounds me to reality and makes me keep being like, I can believe that things are still fine. Not like fine in the sense of I'm gonna deny that there anything ever went wrong, but fine in the sense of even after things fell apart, we can always get back up. That's like one thing I'm very good at doing, is falling down getting hurt and still getting up to keep walking through every challenge and obstacle that is in my way, because life is like that. But that's good. It teaches you to be resilient and not give up on what you want, as long as it's not coming at the expense of other people. But I don't think I'm really doing this at the expense of other people. I don't want to hurt anyone, so that, at least that helps. But yeah, it's just been really cool 3 days because I've gotten to watch so many cool like things over the past 3 days. Because day one, right, my classmates were performing in this like classical themed concert. So they did like a lot of piano concertos, like parts of concertos and opuses and like stuff like that. So very fun stuff. I really enjoy music, so I didn't mind any of that. And then part 2 of that whole concert was actually game music, which is very fun. I kind of like came home just so excited to finally get back to music creation outside of school, because actually it's really important to experiment and consolidate the information that you're receiving, because I can be super good at theory, but if I can't like make something out of it, what's the point? And it's all just knowledge that's stuck in my head and nothing that ever comes out. So that. And then, you know, yesterday I went to watch this wonderful play. I know I talked about it, but I want to talk about it a little bit more because it just really was so good. It was really exploring these like shades of human emotion related to love and how it affects people in strange and sometimes uncanny ways. It was really a lot of fun. And I was so happy to see my friend performing, because it's not often that you get to say I'm friends with somebody who's an actor, right? And they're also a student like me, but it's just so awesome to watch them go and do their thing, and it's magical because it was just so much fun. And for me, living life is all about having fun. It's just about trying to make every single day as fun as possible, because if it's not fun, then life isn't worth living, you know? For me, I don't think it's true for everyone. Everyone has their own ways of deciding how they like being alive. For me, I want everything that I do to be fun, even when it feels like it's not sometimes. But because I have the ability to make it fun for myself, I do that. And today, when I went to watch like compositions being performed by a whole orchestra of mostly professional musicians, so like really high quality music, right, being made by people who've done this for years, and these pieces that were just made with so much emotion, and you could really feel it. They were written so dearly. There were so many good like pieces, and I just felt so happy that I got to go and listen to all of these pieces and just enjoy it thoroughly, because I felt like it was such a cool experience. I saw a lot of my seniors, a lot of my classmates also, who came to watch and support our, you know, like these events that we're hosting, like our department, which is the School of Contemporary Music, I know. But it's always so nice to be able to do stuff like this in the first place. I think like it just makes such a big difference to me to be able to go and watch these incredible performances entirely for free. By the way, everything I watched this week was free. Most of the events hosted by my school are free, so like as long as you get the tickets, you can just go in and watch. And it's just always so much fun. I adore it. I think it's so much fun. Like it's fantastic, and I think I love the fact that I get to experience all of this. And yeah, I was so happy. I was like, yay. And yeah, I spent a lot of time thinking about, I really want to make more music, right? Because like that's the fun part of being so there's like an insane amount of latency because it's being like mirrored on my PC from my laptop, instead of being like plugged in or something. I might try to find like a connector or something so I can plug it in, but honestly I don't get it that much because I just think like, this way at least I can stream it easier. If it were any other way, like I would have to do so much more work. So, yeah. I'm so happy. If it wasn't obvious, I feel very like, I still feel really, like, how should I explain it? Because I've just had such a difficult week and a half, right? And I genuinely mean difficult. It was difficult to stay like as resolute about my decisions as I have been. But also, I'm generally speaking, I think, a person who's like, I'm not gonna betray myself if that's the last thing I do, you know? Because if I betray myself, there's no point in being me. Might as well be like one of those mimics who's just gonna change every single time they see someone new. And I'm me for a reason, so why should I change that? But, you know, like I said, difficult decisions to be made in the last few days. I still haven't actually made any decisions. I'm actually trying to rationalize what would be the best outcome while trying to balance how I feel about all of this in the same, like, you know, it has to be a balance. It can't be I'm gonna do exactly how I feel and nothing else, because my feelings right now are still quite irrational. They're very like angry and annoyed and disappointed. And you might be like, man, you only knew these people for like a few months, right? Like, there's no reason to be disappointed. But like, I try to look for the good in people, so I've been trying to figure out ways to like be interested and invested in them. And you know, like, honestly, it was not going so well. I was like, I just don't care about these people. They have not given me any reason to be feeling like we're reciprocating. I'm trying to build a connection, so that's kind of why I was like, okay, this is not that difficult to break away from, I suppose. But like my professor said, I have options. My options depend on what I make them, and there's definitely not just like two choices where it's like, it's very like polarizing. There's no black and white in this situation. It's a weird situation as well. I don't really think I want to explain it because it's just that bad. Yeah. No. Oh no, not the... I like 8 light years from here. Huh, okay, I'm gonna save that name somewhere. Where should we save the name? Okay, I'll remember it. For now, let's try to find something ambient. Oh, is 8 light years from here ambient? I thought it was pretty rhythmic. Oh, if you keep holding on. Okay, I mean it's definitely a little bit ambient, but I don't know if I'm very satisfied with that. So these are also not ambient. Abstracted possibilities. Ooh. Oh, it's like a... okay. I don't know if I want that. Not that too. Let's try above the clouds. It's definitely something. Ether choir. I mean, it's not bad. That's a guitar. Oh, I like that too. I did it again. Okay, hold up. Let me just... Oh, did I record that accidentally or... Anyways, hold up. So we're trying things, right? We're trying things. What do I want to make is the question. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm making. I'm just doing something and hoping that it sticks. Because that would be the ideal. And that's how I work when I make music like this. I'm just trying to find something I like and then go with what I feel, you know? I don't mind this. But I want something happy. I want to make something happy. So let's try to find something. Ooh, I like that. It's quite dark though. I'm just gonna increase the volume on my headphones because I can't really hear what I'm doing. Let's try to scroll down and see if we find a name that... Oh, happiness. I don't know if I like that. Angel. Okay. I actually have a friend named Angel. Right now it's several. There's a lot of people I know that are named Angel for some reason. The shimmer being just fast arpeggios, huh? No, I'm not happy with that. Aurora Haze. Oh? I don't mind that. Let me... I like that. Okay. Slow crescendo. Complex crescendo. Okay. I don't think I mind complex crescendo. Oh. Okay. To be fair, I think the nicest one is slow crescendo or complex crescendo. So... It's like underwater, but like in a magical way. Okay, I think this is gonna be our first instrument. Yes, indeed. Okay, shall we, lovely people? Okay, I have a thing called... Okay, there's this thing in Logic that I got to know from my teacher. Like, my music technology teacher, who's like a wonderful teacher, genuinely. I think he goes so, like, step by step with everything. He gave us this, like, hack. It's called Capture Recording. If you click on that, you just get your recording back. I know, it's incredible, right? But it also means that you have to... Like, he's actually saying that you should be recording everything. And I was like, okay, not always, though. I think, like, recording everything means you have to keep a track of how long you've been recording or what ideas you've had and where they are and what they're for. But with something like this, it's so easy. You can just play something. Okay, I'm gonna just go with really, let's go for a very simple chord progression. I'm gonna use something I'm using for actually a song I'm making right now. How does it go? I think it's D minor, A minor, uh, B major, and then C major. So let's do that. I don't mind that. So D minor, A minor, then B major. Oh, that's no B in here. No, B flat major, sorry. It's B flat major. So it's actually gonna be like, okay, let me just show you guys what I... And then C major, so it goes like this, right? It sounds something like this. There's also a C major, like C sus2 chord there, which I think sounds beautiful, but it doesn't really get expressed very well in this kind of held, soft sound that's just supposed to drone and give you like this incredible... So if I just show you guys what I did, do you guys see that? So this is what I mean when I say that this is such a powerful tool, because you can just adjust anything and like have it be completely, like, you can have ideas and you're experimenting and whatever you like, you just click on capture recording and there was like one of my, like, Sterling was saying like, oh my god, that's a terrifying feature because that means it's always listening, that it's always paying attention. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, but like that's actually really helpful in this case because that means you're not missing anything. I have a cut on like the side of one of my fingers, which is like literally so, like, it's not a very deep or big cut, honestly. It's just an annoying one. It's just an annoying cut. My ears are so gone. This is the only reason why I don't like wearing glasses. Because when I put on headphones and they're like the serious kind, my ears just hurt. Which is why I always have preferred earphones, because they don't interfere with how much pressure is being put on my ears and subsequently the glasses that I wear. And so the stem of the glasses puts even more pressure on my ear, which leads to like the side of my head and the top of my ears feeling like they're being crushed. I don't think I want to play D minor and A major. We can do E minor and A major actually. Oh, A minor. Sorry, I mean A minor, by the way. And then F. And then we're gonna go back to C. Oh, that's so hard to do with like one hand. Okay, let's do this. E minor, so... And then A major. And then we're gonna go to F major. And then C major. I like that. I think that sounds very pretty. Shall we just capture recording then? Okay. I actually don't mind that chord. I think it's a... I actually don't know what chord that is. C, G, A, C. Huh. Oh, it's like A minor 7. I don't mind it. I think it sounds really good. We're gonna adjust this stuff so that it actually fits better with what I want. So it's kind of like stretching over to Um, so I am using my touchpad instead of like 6, 7, and then 8, which is just gonna last 1. We're just gonna quantize 1/4 of a note, quantize. I had to really select all of it, Jesus. Okay, that's quantized. Now what we're gonna do is actually just, for the ones that have like a little bit of variation, we're just gonna, yeah, fun handy trick, right? I'd say try to be like very careful with what you do with that, because sometimes they're actually quite hard to control. So it's just like a real case of you gotta be careful or you might hurt yourself. I think this one I can just extend it so that this does that. And then, well, we're gonna listen to it. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. So, we're gonna listen to it from the beginning. I like the swoops. I think those are pretty. Oh, I like that. I like that. I think that's very pretty. Now, what I'm actually gonna do is, actually just loop this. Because, okay, so I know you can definitely choose to do different chord progressions, right? For me, the reason I'm choosing the loop today is because I want to explore with arrangement instead of, you know, anything else. That's a minute long. I think that's far enough. So that's our first thing. Now, second thing, create. Uh, musical typing, instrument 2. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna go for a. We're gonna go for keys. I think I want to try like some nice keys. Oh, I just realized with musical typing, because I'm actually in like the second octave, right? Oh, I don't like that. That's quite, Oh, that's not bad. That was, why are they also, huh? I don't mind that. Like, let's just, I don't like that. Ooh. Hi, guy. Okay, I don't think the pianos are doing anything. The keys are kind of pissing me off, actually. Let's try strings. I feel like we might have good. Thank you. We're literally just making music, so that's awesome if you already like it. Oh, interesting. That actually would work so well with for like percussion. The pizzicato sticks. To be fair, I like pizzicato most things. So that's awesome. Tell me about it. That's delayed as hell. Can't hear it. Oh, it's ended. You know what I'm gonna do right now is just yep, we're gonna loot this 8-bar section. Because it's so I need it to be a lot louder, right? I'm gonna put on like compression and gain to it. What kind of music do you make? Oh, I like the wood blocks too. What is that? Yikes. Strings. Let's go back to strings. Wow, is that really that's it? I saw something with Jupiter. Hold up. We're gonna look at that. Why did they all sound the exact same? Video game music? That's really cool. A lot of people I know do that actually. One of my seniors also makes music for games. So, very cool stuff. Listen to Glasses Seal. Okay, hold up. Actually, I have no idea what your artist's name is. If it's the same, I can look you up on Spotify or something. I'd be happy to check out some of your stuff literally right now. Glasses. Huh. Wow, I can't find you. Like, maybe I should just go to your YouTube channel. Let me just see. Oh, huh. Seems like you don't have any music stuff on your YouTube channel. So, hold up, let me figure out where the heck do you put your music? Huh. Is it the OST? I can't find it. The song in vids. Okay. I will look it right now. Look, oh, is, huh. Oh, okay. Who's doing the voice for that? Oh, I like it. The build up is nice already. The intro seems quite good. Oh, is there a drop? There's a drop. Oh, false alarm. There was no drop. It comes across like a hyper pop song. Cheeseburger. That's quite funny. I don't know how this would fit in a video game, but I can sense the ebb and flow. Yo, guys, I'm not moving my mouth, but my model was making its mouth move on itself by itself. Clearly, she has something to say. Yeah, it really okay, hold up. I'm gonna stop at the 2 minute mark. It has very classical. Yeah, I'm listening to that song. So I was listening to that right now. I think YouTube would copyright me if I put it on my stream, which is why I didn't. Um, but yeah, it's very hyper pop style of song, which I think is interesting because I can see how it would like it would work in a video game or what kind of like video game it might be like going for, like something that has like loud visuals. Like I'm talking really bright colors, lots of fun action stuff happening. Oh, it's not, you don't have to actively copyright something for YouTube to flag it as someone else's material, especially if it's longer than 30 seconds. YouTube just does it by itself. It doesn't care if you allow it or not, unless you have like an email or some kind of written proof to prove that you're not trying to steal material or plagiarize someone. It's very strange, but yeah, I guess YouTube does it for a good reason. People do like to do stuff like that. All right, bye bye. Yeah, interesting song. Okay, let's get back to our thing. We're just trying something, by the way. We're gonna do like a 1 minute long piece, not something crazy, just something that I can put in the background and enjoy listening to. Same for you guys. If I make this and it gets, which I usually make something and it gets posted way later, but I'm sure I can convince Hex to make some art for it sooner if it's really good. If it's not that good, we're gonna just make it sit for as long as possible. I know. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, but this is kind of like the same kind of sound. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Hold up. I'm gonna take out strings. Let's go to rhythmic. Yeah, we could try something rhythmic. What's one note chord? I actually really like that. I'm gonna... Yes. Okay, I really liked one note chord, I won't lie. It's just I don't know how it would fit in my thing at the moment, so... Oh, I'm finding so many cool things. Okay, so another thing that I feel like I should explain about Logic Pro X, the DAW, is that it comes with this thing called Alchemy. Okay, it's just a sample library, or like you can also use it like a VST, which is a virtual instrument, right? And the thing is, it's a really good resource, and you can experiment with it for a very, very long time because it is very honestly quite endless to look through. Like, if I show you guys everything that exists here, it's over 3,500 presets. And you can just keep going and going and going and going, and it still won't end that quickly because there's just so much of it. And you can, like, you can really pilfer through every single little thing because most of the things are customizable, so you can like mess around with the settings to get some more customized sounds, which I think is very, very useful. Because when you think about it, right, it's not often that some like they'll just give this to you as part of the baseline package. because like I know a lot of people don't use it because they have so many other VSDs, but I just thought I don't actually need that many at the moment. I'm happy experimenting with what I have, the very base level of things, because it's nice to build upon like slow and steady wins the race kind of vibes, because for me this is already so much and I'm already feeling quite overwhelmed with all of the choices and everything. So it's nice to just take my time and explore and really look through everything that I have within my hands, the possibilities that I hold, before I go gallivanting to try and find more things that I can bill for through. And of course, there's like the classic, you have to get contact. Sorry, my stomach is being kind of, oh my gosh. I'm either like losing my breath because I'm hiccuping or just because my stomach wants to interrupt me every 2 seconds. I also just devoured a whole entire 9-inch pizza from Domino's because I was like I only ate lunch and then I went to college to do like my weekly performance class. I spent like 3.5 hours there, and then I spent 3.5 hours extra, and then I went because I was so hungry. I was like, I really want pizza, so I'm gonna go pick up pizza, which is kind of part of why I was late. But like the concert ended at like 9:45. I got to the pizza place, aka Domino's, the one that is closer to my house, at like 10:15. And then I was on the way back home when I was like, I'm still not home actually. As soon as I got home, the first thing I did was eat because I'd only eaten at lunch and I didn't actually go out for dinner like I'd planned to earlier when I was thinking of going to this concert that I attended today. Because I thought, oh my god, I'll have like an hour or like an hour and a half to go and eat something. I'm sure I can go and get something nice to eat. But my brain was like, pizza, pizza, pizza. And I was like, there's no way I'm eating pizza in the middle of the day because if I eat it, I can't finish it. But then I got so hungry by the end of the concert. And by the time I got home, that I ate the whole pizza. And I'm so full right now. I don't even know what to say. It was so stupid. But it was fun. I had fun eating the whole pizza. I like, kind of ate it all in like very little time. This is gonna be another one of those like very sleepy sounding pieces. Oh my god, no. Cloud formations. Something that we used a lot. I'm giving you guys so much lore about songs that I've made before, right? Currently we're making a song, so we're using all of these like cool VSDs and sample packs and stuff, but something that we used a lot for Welcome to the Mewniverse was actually not alchemy. It was photosynthesis, which is something that you can get from the Contact Native Access platform. Um, it's part of like the Contact suite of like things that you can buy with it. It's also wildly expensive, but I think I made Sterling get so much use out of it. And honestly, I'm kind of using it for a little bit for the new song that we're making right now. But it's just such a good, like, it's just such a good resource. Another one of those things I think you can do a lot with because it's supposed to be used for like movie trailers, that kind of sounds. So it's very like cinematic and big. Some of them are really useful and versatile, like some of the VSDs that they offer you as part of the whole thing of photosynthesis. But a lot of it is like, you'd be like, I didn't expect that because it's all over everything, you know? Oh my god, what am I listening to? I actually don't mind that. I think that's fun. Something to think about. Oh, Crystal Pulse is nice. We can try to do something with it, but I mean, we can try Muffled. Oh, I think I even know what I want to use it for. Okay, we're gonna use this. See, this is literally just me trying things until I'm like satisfied with them. I think that is another really cool way to make music. This is like, I think, the style of music making that you see most often in social media and stuff like that, where they're just trying things and they'll like have this idea and they'll put it on paper. Like, I guess on this case, it's not on paper, it's on a DAW, and then they make it. There's no like thinking involved. It's just like doing. If it sounds good, it sounds good. I have that process as well, but I like, if it sounds good, it sounds good. But for me, it also matters that I look at what chords I'm using and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more not nuanced. I won't say the way that they do things is not nuanced, because I think a lot of good songs come from just doing instead of thinking, too hard about the harmonies and the way that you're putting the melody with the harmony. But the thing is, if it's about arrangement and it's about better composition, you can't deny that having a little bit of thought put into each section that you're trying to prepare, or like each part that you're adding, makes things a lot more interesting. What we're trying to do here is make something that is very chill, relaxed, and something that you could easily fall asleep to if you wanted to. Because I think the background of the atmospheric aurora over Iceland, again, that name is quite long. Let's just call it AOI over, like, we're just gonna call it Iceland aurora. That's the word that I want to use. Those are the words that are going to be assigned to that. So the kind of like atmospheric, almost like ambient soundscape situation going on with Iceland aurora, um it makes it so that you need, like, of course you can definitely fall asleep to it because it just keeps playing over and over. Like, I could just start that and you're just listening to it, and it's just like sort of brushing over you in slow, purposeful, but like soft ways. And it's so good because for something like this, I think it does a good job of keeping your attention, but also slowly lowering you into this like space of, I'm gonna go to sleep now. So, very fun stuff. I love doing stuff like this because I think it's so much fun. For Crystal Pulse, I just want to maybe do like some arpeggios. So the first chord that we did here was, let me just check because I'm not sure because I forgot already, is E minor. Fun chord. I actually love that chord so much. So okay, I'm gonna actually lower the octave to octave C3. Huh? I like that. I think that sounds really good. Okay, hold up. Let's try that. Okay. Ah. Okay, we're gonna record this actually. So, that did not go well. Let's go back and hold up. Let me just adjust it so that, haha. uh, yikes. Okay. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So what we want to do here is just quantize it because I think it's quite overall a little bit too messy for my liking. So we're just gonna move these here first of all, and then I'm gonna make them about that short. I think the second two can be short. Oh, I should have just clicked quantize. What am I doing? This is so much work, you see? But I've gotten used to manually moving this stuff. Okay, that one, it's gonna be quantized. Move, musical typing, move. Okay, this one, short, right? We're gonna move this here. Huh, this is not supposed to be there. Move. this is also going to be quantized. I think that being said, we're just going to click on everything and then quantize it 75 so that it's not too robotic. You know what I mean? I think that's also a good measure for if you're not sure of, oh my god, I think it sounds weird. So I like that. It's like little footsteps. Very nice. I'll say it. That is very, very nice. Oh, no, I wanna. Okay, so what I wanna do is actually Command C. I'm gonna Command V it, and then I'm gonna join these two tracks together. Select. No, split, bounce, and join. Join. Yeah, see? That's usually really helpful. What we're gonna do is actually just pen the next few in. Mostly because I can't be bothered to fix it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know. I'm so funny, right? Wouldn't you agree? So we're just gonna use the pencil tool to the next chord is A. So we can go, what is this? Huh. We can do that. Yeah, that's okay, I suppose. We're gonna C, E, E, and then G. So, okay, we're gonna go back to the pointer tool and then select the two ones in the middle and then make them shorter. And these two as well. Make them just a tad bit shorter because I don't want them to be so on the nose with how they are right now. I think that makes them less human sounding. Okay, so that's what did I just do? Ah, hi, how's it going? Can't wait to see the finished product. Thank you. That's so nice of you to say. Dang. It's actually going super well, as things usually do. Have I been playing the wrong things? Eh? Where is this gone and going? That's not right. Something went wrong here. For one, that's its own thing. So, huh. Huh. Nani? Nani? What happened here? What did I do? I forgot. Oh, I copy pasted it. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have copy pasted it. That didn't need any copy pasting. You want some? Thank you. Why did I copy paste something that didn't need to be copy pasted at all? I don't know. Oh gosh, that's quite funny though. I have to say that was hilarious. E, and then here, you go here, and then we're gonna put you on G. Ha. He he he. Now we're talking. Okay, now that is what needs to be copy pasted. Again, it's totally blanked out there. I don't know what happened. But stuff like this happens. What's good is that I realized it quickly enough to, not be a complete mess of things. Actually the next one can also be the same thing, which is wild because I forgot that it was also an A minor 7 chord. That's so the first part of 3 and 4, like part 3 and 4 is A minor, and then the part 5 is A minor 7, but it's only the 1, 3, and 5 of the chord, which is an accident, but I sort of rolled with it because I was like, oh, it sounds good though. And honestly, that's really what you're looking for in music, is sometimes you just do things that don't really make a lot of sense because they sound good. Because they sound good, it's okay to just do something, and because it sounds good, you know? Also, I just realized this shit is not quantized. Bitch better be for freaking real. Are you kidding me? So the next card is, what is the next card? I think it's a, oh my god, a C F A F chord. It's an F major. It's just, I'm just using mostly, well, all of this is, most of this except for that A minor 7, which was an accident, are triads, which are chords that have 3 notes, because I don't like thinking about 7 chords, okay? That's honestly why I don't write them. 7 chords are annoying, complicated sometimes, so I kind of prefer to only use them if I know that there's something specific I want to do with it. So that's only really when I go for the sevens. But normally I like to start with triads because I think that's a really good way to sort of figure out what's up. More like it's a good way to start something. The reason why the triads work is you can always try to add sevens and try to add like, like tensions and like make it a sus chord. But as a first start, like something my one of my teachers said to me that I think really helps in this aspect of deciding what kind of chords you want to start with your first draft of a song. Because unfortunately, whether you want to believe it or not, songs don't just happen in one go. You can definitely write a good song in one go. It's not impossible. But oftentimes, you'll realize while making the song or trying to develop it into something more than just an idea, is that it needs revisions. It needs like polishing. So sometimes you change lyrics, you change the way that you thought certain chords would go, you change the way certain things sound or the way that you sing, even to make sure that the sound of the song and the final product is something that you yourself would be satisfied with. And with something like that, what happens is that you start with something and you end up with something that sometimes doesn't look anything like the first time you made it, some first time you thought of this idea, because in the process of making things they change, they develop, and they become something you couldn't imagine, because creation in the act of itself is inherently insane, you know so with that, i I just thought of telling you guys about it because I think it's so funny. Because literally recently, because I wrote this song, right, that I'm using for my assessment this semester, because I have to do an original piece. Um, I wrote this song, and I was really proud of it when I wrote it. And I was like, oh my god, this song is amazing, and it really is. But while I was trying to figure out the chords for it during like the last few weeks, I'm pretty sure I told you guys, I kept realizing that the bridge wasn't engaging. Like it didn't do what I wanted it to. So I kept thinking of ways that I could make sure that it works. My first thought was I should change the melody of the bridge to better fit the cadence of the song and fit the rhythm and fit what the sort of thought process I have towards it. And as I kept trying to change it and try to adapt it, I realized that that wasn't working. So I thought, okay, maybe I can change the lyrics. And so that's actually what I ended up doing. I spent like a whole night trying to think of new lyrics for this bridge, and I struggled a lot because I was trying to tell a story with this song. The song's set in a way where you have this like clear progression of things are changing in the song. Like the person who is singing is having a sort of not is like telling a story. So you see the start of the story, you see the middle, and you're getting to the end. The bridge is just before the end, right? It's before the final celebration moment. So it needed to have a way to like convey the sort of instability, but you have to imagine that at this bridge part of the song, you're trying to convince yourself that look past the current like confusion you feel, and see and take that leap of faith and just believe in yourself. Oh my god, those are also really good lyrics. I'm very good at this stuff, damn it. Um but so I was trying to figure out how do I convey that. And so I'm agonizing over this because I couldn't figure it out. And I called one of my friends and I was like, do you want to be the person I bounce ideas off of? Because for me, music is something that you can't do alone, right? You can come up with ideas, but they become better when you involve other people because their perception of reality, the way that they think, um, affect the final product in ways that you couldn't imagine by yourself because you can only be yourself. You can't really emulate other people to the degree of knowing what they're thinking and knowing how they think about life and things like that. So I was like asking my friend to just sit there and like let me just be like, she can just be like my bounce off person. So she just says like, oh, that sounds like an interesting idea, or like listens to me and gives me like her thoughts about this. And for a good like 15-20 minutes she thought I was gonna ask her to write lyrics, which is wild because she's not a musician. She's just one of my friends, one of my best friends actually. And I was just like bothering her with this. Again, she wasn't bothered. She was very happy to be involved in my creative process. But I was just like, no, no, no. You can just sit here, listen to me talk, reply normally like we're having a conversation. I'm sure something will spark an idea, and I can write the part of this song that is troubling me. And actually, it really did work because I finished the song. And I was like, this bridge is better than the one before. Although I have to say, now that I think about the bridge, I'm like, wow, I've written several similar bridges before where they sort of have this like urgency, but like they're very like catchy sounding. I have a writing style, I'm aware of that. But trying to find ways to become better with it and write more variety instead of just the same style of music. But I have to say though, like even though most of my stuff ends up being very earwormy in the best way possible, like it's something that'll stay stuck in your head for a long time. Um, they're good songs. They're genuinely good songs with good lyrics and good stories that are being told. So proud of myself. Okay, last chord, which is a C major, I believe. I'm not gonna check. I'm confident. Okay, now let's listen to it. If I like it, I'm just gonna loop it. Okay, so there's this like stabbing sound that I don't like. Huh, where did the volume go? What? What happened? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize that it had done that. I'm gonna just mess around with these, try to see if that helps it. Yeah, I actually like that better, way better. Now the question is, See, the thing with this is that it needs to have effects, right? I could EQ it. We really want to feel it, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna also EQ this because I can. Simply because it is a great time to experiment. I'm gonna actually bring this up. Even though it doesn't need that. I'm gonna just bring this over here. I want it to sort of ring out a bit more, right? So... Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, this one though, it needs like effects. Not this, not this. Uh, okay, let's see. Gain. We're just gonna bump up the gain. That's a bit too much. You just need a little bit. I think the fact that it's in the background is very nice. Okay, I like it. So hold up. We're gonna decide what to do now. Do I want to try something else for the next 8 bars, or do I just want this to repeat? I think it's very soothing like this. But if everything repeats, that defeats the purpose, right? But we're trying to build a base. So I'm gonna make an executive decision to repeat this. Actually, since I'm using this technically for the first time on my laptop and actually trying to experiment with things and try to figure out what I like about it and don't, it makes sense to just follow the process I have been all my life until now. Oh, it didn't loop. Why not? Ah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Where were you, looper? I missed you. Look at that. So we're really only looking at a minute of content, right? So we have to be mindful that it's a minute. It's short. Oh, okay. Hold up. Huh. I kind of wanted to start later and maybe stop before the end, right? Right. I feel very called to the idea of making it stop before it gets to the end. Yeah, I like how silence makes it sound better. And if you don't get what I mean, that's completely fine. But there's like sort of a way that it begins where it's like very quiet and very like dreamy. It's almost like you're at the bottom of the ocean and you're just listening to these sounds around you. Like if I just narrate over top of this music, right? And it's like you're listening to these sounds around you and they're sort of like hypnotizing you and lulling you into this dream world. And then as it goes on, you start hearing this something different, some kind of pulsing. Very fun. I like it. This is so much fun. I know I have a lot of fun making music, but I kind of forgot because everything's just been about studies and more studies. So you know? So this is nice. I'm glad I get to do this. I actually don't think it needs to be that many times. I think it'd be really nice if it skipped. Like, if it was just this much. Oh, that's a very short piece. Okay, I think 1 minute is not going to be enough. Ha 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 ha. 1 minute is not going to be enough. We might have to make this longer, darlings. Okay, that's 2 more entire. So that's about 1 minute. Okay, we can do 1 more, I think. Yep. How much is that? 1 minute 36 seconds. Okay, that I feel very much way better about. So we're gonna actually just alternate this. I'm gonna leave it like that because I think this is something that suits me a bit more. I like the difference between the pulsing and the pulsing that's rhythmic but also has pitch, and the just the plain chords that sort of just kind of transport you in this like new place. Time for another instrument. Dang, every single time I add more instruments, I just feel so much stress. Haha. Okay, now we want to use something that actually has like some more stuff going on. So, keys, 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 keys. Keys. We want something that's bright. No. I mean, we could definitely go with the like underwater theme and just do. You can hear like the resonance and the bass as well, though. That's very nice. I don't mind that. That's hmm. I like the bottle bells. Ooh. Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys could hear that. I can definitely hear it. Um, I really like that. I just realized this has been very low volume this whole time. My bad. I should have realized it was low volume. Why did no one say anything? It's okay. My bad. My bad. Okay, I think I have an idea. Hold up. We're gonna try something. Get away. That muffled. I really like that. Okay, it doesn't work. What I wanted from it didn't work. So we're gonna abandon this idea. Oh, I hate that. Wow. Ooh? Oh, I don't mind it, actually, which is weird. Oh, was it recording? Oh, that's... Huh. Okay. That's something. I did not think that would get saved because I didn't actually press on record, so. I think I have an idea of what I want. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is just record these stabs on C. Okay, I forgot. I need to quantize that. Hold up, we're quantizing. So quantize to the 8th note. We're just gonna come in slightly early, and then it comes in every second beat. Or around that time. I don't need it to be perfect, I just need it to work. Right? Like, it just happens once every bar, but I think that's what makes it significant. Oh, that one shifted to the third one, huh? That's interesting though. So let's listen to it because I wanna. Okay, so it actually, this one is, you get very obvious that it's early. Huh? What was that? What was that? Did you guys hear that? Or did it skip? Nani? Nani? Stay on the second beat, dude. I like that. I think that sounds really good. This is a very strange way of keeping the time, by the way. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me try to extend the repeat. I mean the looping till here. We're gonna loop it. I wanna listen to it without and with, so we're just gonna listen to it with and without. Like without the pulsing. And if it's with the pulsing, what does that look like? I actually like this more than the pulsing. Hold up. So what we're gonna do with the pulsing is actually just mute it right now. Like, I might change my mind later and I want to add it to something, but as of right now, I think this sounds really good. The reason I'm saying that, by the way, is I think like the pulsing is kind of distracting. I felt that way, which is why I tried to muffle the sound of the really quick uptick that you can hear in the pulsing with the tuck 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 sound. That wouldn't go away no matter how much I tried. But the thing I like about this part is actually the fact that it's just like so soft but constant, and it like I think it really does reflect what I want with this piece right now. What I can feel is I want this to happen, work. You know what I mean? I'm very desperate for this piece to make sense by itself somehow. I know that's like um very stupid thing to think about, but I have not made a piece in a quite a long time. So we're gonna try our best to make it sound like it's worth the time. Okay, I need like a small break, brain break. And also, I need a bathroom break. So I'm just gonna let this um part loop. Actually, I'm gonna let the whole thing loop. Have fun listening to it. I'll just reduce the pulses to the correct amount. But now that it's looping, have fun listening. I will be right back. Is it loud enough though? Before I leave. I'm gonna make it louder because I can. But yeah, have fun listening. I will be back in like 2-3 more minutes, hopefully. Yeah. put on my headphones. So, mostly the reason for the break was, of course, I need to go to the bathroom mostly, but also my ears definitely needed a break. You know, the thing they don't tell you about being in a music school or going to like do something that is entirely the thing that you love is that, especially with music, I think it's because your ears get tired. Your ears stop. It's a real thing that happens, not like a scientific thing, but with experience, that if you keep listening to the same thing over and over again, your brain starts to not like be able to function. Like it won't contribute anything good or new after a while. So, taking breaks to make sure your ears aren't too tired is very important. Now, let me just listen to this. I know you guys have been listening to this for the past, like, I don't know, 3-5 minutes. I don't know. I didn't check the time. But I was away, so now I have some fresh thoughts, maybe, hopefully. Okay, I really love the C on the yeah. I really like that. Wow, it really works so well. Holy shit. I'm glad. Oh my god. That makes me happy. Also, if it wasn't like obvious, I'm very like physically tired because I need to sleep like so badly. But I'm awake because I want to do this. Like I was briefly contemplating being like, guys, actually, you know what? I need to sleep more than I need to do anything else. But I think I was more exhausted yesterday than I am today. I'm just like very like hyper, I think, right now because I'm still quite full from the pizza, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing. I can't believe I ate the whole pizza, by the way. I've never been able to eat an entire pizza by myself. Even when I get like the personal size, which is like, tiny, 4 slices, it's like the size of my hand, maybe a bit bigger than my hand. But when I get that, I only eat 2 slices because I get so full by that point that I'm like, I can't eat anymore. And I usually get like a thinner crust pizza, like New York style, when I'm like getting pizza here, like bigger ones because they don't sell the smaller ones, and the smaller ones for some reason taste weird here. So I like get the 9-inch ones that are like, they have 6 slices, but like the half of the pizza is what I would feel full with. So I've actually never really finished a whole pizza by myself in a very long time. Like maybe a while ago I could have. By while I mean a few, maybe like 3, 4, 5 years ago. But I've started eating less and less and less as time goes on. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing, okay? Ha ha. It's a thing. Before I do anything else, I might want to EQ this. I actually like this 1K side more. I'm gonna bring this down a bit. I might be like unconventional. And then to bring this up. Because I actually really like hearing some of the bass in this kind of side, as I think it gives it like a little bit of oomph. No, let me make you smaller. Yeah, actually it's not even this 1K range, it's the 500. We can make this even. Yeah, really looking at that one specific area. I like that. That's pretty good. We were able to EQ that in the small amount of time that it was playing. Now, the thing that we need to do is decide on some background stuff, but also figure out a melody, right? I need a melody. Huh. I don't know about that, but there's definitely something to explore here. Let me try making this shorter, right? We're gonna make it this one. I think it has to be something slower. Because, like, this is setting a pretty rhythmic sort of something to really hang on to the tung tung. I can even make it do a little bit more reverb actually. I might want to do that because I think it actually would benefit from more reverb. So let's put in some reverb. Okay, there's chroma work. That's one of the standard ones. But I don't really know how to use it, so I know, it's so stupid, right? I'll try to look for something that I actually know how to use more. Ah, let's try silver verb. Okay, yeah, this is a lot more familiar looking. I'm gonna put the reflectivity at like 50. The size of the room is gonna be like 96, yeah. Okay, I like where it's at. Do you guys hear that? So it's kind of like singing out a lot longer, which is what I wanted. But I did not think it was going to be quite this long. I thought it was going to be quite much shorter. Like the ringing out, I'm trying to like cut it down, but I don't think it's working at the moment. But that's okay because it still sounds pretty good. And I'm satisfied with that. For me, what mattered was making it sound more like what I wanted to do instead of it being whatever it is. Of course, with that comes as well dealing with the consequences of your actions, which is we'll figure out what the actions and consequences are. I mean, the consequences of my actions are. I like how it feels like it's late because I think that adds to the experience. I don't know about that one, by the way. I think it can definitely be quantized more. Ha, 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 ha. It sounds like that. But I can't figure out what kind of melody I want to give it. Maybe you can just keep building. Maybe like add something else. But I don't really know what. I would like to add some strings. Maybe like a violin or something. That would be nice, I'd say. Strings. Solo. Okay, so that's not it. Small ensemble. Uh, that's not it. Okay, small ensemble may not be it. Staccato. Ah, that's not it either. Ah, that one's just so delayed. Holy shit. This one is also so delayed. Holy shit. Nope, that was not it. Huh, so I don't think I have anything that's just that makes sense here. I actually don't even have options for other instruments at the moment. It's sort of like pick from what I have, right? So let's see if I can find something in the trance situation. Oh, maybe it's like a guitar that I'm looking for. That is. Oh, not that. Those are the same. Ah, ah. Ooh, dulcimer harp. Love the harp. But I don't know why you would play it that style. Oh my god. Something. Oh. Wait. Uh, I don't know if I like it or not, very honestly. I like the sound, but huh. I'm just hearing too much stuff. Oh. Oh? Okay, wait. Hold up. I think we have something. No, we definitely have something. I just need to commit to the bit, I suppose. We're doing something, guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna make it all make sense. Ah! Okay, so the issue is that, oh my god, I'm literally on 15% charge. We might have to give up on this pretty quickly. I don't like it. I don't know what I want to do with it, honestly. I don't think it fits anymore. I thought it was sounding really good, and then I just couldn't get with it. That's sad though, because I was really hoping that I would like it. Huh, maybe guitars is not the answer either, but I'd have literally no clue what it could be if not that. Ah. I think it doesn't have to be. Not that. Oh wow, that's something. Huh. Nah, that's a bit too breathy, no? I think there's just a lot of whooshing happening, which I'm not sure if it fits. Plus it's just so loud. I don't mind that. That is an interesting one. I don't mind that. I like that. Okay, groundwater. I think we're gonna give groundwater a try. I think it has some real potential. Now, the question is, am I gonna last till my laptop dies, or are we gonna finish the song before? I think I'm gonna take it the simple route and then just stop while I'm ahead, because I just think, yeah. Yeah. We're just going for it. Okay, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Ha 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 ha. That's something to think about. What do I really want it to sound like? Like, if we're thinking of a melody, right? If we just loop this. Okay, because I can't figure out like an actual melody, right? We're just gonna write one for ourselves. We're smart people, you see. We know how to write music. Thankfully, if I didn't, this would be an impossible to figure out situation. Okay, so the first chord is actually a D. So actually, I'm gonna start with the hmm. Yeah, I like that. No, wait, hold up. Oh my god, I'm not really sure. Da 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 da. Why can't I hear anything? Why can't I hear anything? Da 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 da. So, okay, yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 dum. Okay. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna actually select these. Huh. Huh. And then we're gonna actually repeat this. So just stick with me here. I like that. I like it. I think that's a good start to this whole thing. Oh my God, I'm like so sleepy. But also my like laptop is dying. Okay, I'm gonna press save on this. Okay, what are we calling it? Um, I think we can just call it as um hmm underwater hypnotism something. We're gonna continue this another day, right? Because like frankly, at the moment, right, my laptop's dying, so is my tracking phone, and therefore all the more reason to be like, okay, you know what? It's time to stop for today. Also, because I'm very sleepy. Um, yeah, that's fun, you know? But the funny thing is, my laptop was on 100% charge. I think this, because there's so much like looking and so many options, it just takes longer to do stuff. Plus, I like spent a good an hour just talking basically. But like I think combined when I just stopped doing the thing that I was doing and then instead start talking. That is fun, I won't lie. But this has been a very cool experience. I think even like this, it's definitely shaping up to be something interesting and exciting. I'm having fun making it. This is why it's important to experiment in your field and like try to do stuff outside of classes and assignments and jobs and commissions. Because in the end, like, I think what people end up enjoying the most is the stuff outside. I know, it's how tragic, because you think when you're studying it that you'd like every moment. And I really do like almost every single moment of my classes, going to college and studying, being able to study stuff like this. I know every single time I'm going to like I say I'm going to college, people either think I'm very young or like assume that I must have failed a bunch of times. Again, have not failed classes and stuff. I just took a gap year, which is why we're going to college later. But honestly, there's no big deal because it's quite common here in Singapore to go to like university or like pursue higher level education a little bit later than you would think. But it's very uncommon in India. My whole situation of being like somebody who's starting their bachelor's degree at the like so much later in life is strange because most of the people I used to go to school with are now getting job offers, and I'm literally like, okay, I'm still doing academia fun stuff, but I kind of prefer it this way because I did do a music related stuff before as well. I just took a gap year after. If I just gone from that straight into my bachelor's, which was the actual plan, even though it didn't go that way, I would have been about the same age as everyone who is graduating. Like maybe half a year older, but that's actually pretty alright with me. I'm like, that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, so it's actually quite funny when you think about it, when you think about the fact that even today somebody thought I was 16 years old. I was literally like, okay, I know I look young and I know I act young, or so to speak. Like I think my demeanor gives across the look, like that people think I'm naive, or that I must not have that much life experience because I'm such a cheerful person normally. Like I like to, you know, be happy and like be energetic, but apparently that must mean that you're naive, even though I'm not. But okay, people have their ideas and the way that they think. I can't change that. But it feels weird being known as younger than I actually am, because I think it makes people like misunderstand what I am doing with my life. Other than that though, yeah, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? I forgot. My gosh. This is why tangenting is so difficult for me. Because I go from one topic to another and completely forgot what I could completely forget what I was talking about before that. I don't know, it was something music related. Yeah, I was saying I like it every single moment that I'm studying about it and stuff, but like when you're doing it for assignments, it becomes less like you invest less in energy, and it's just about getting good grades. Of course, I'm still trying to do things I enjoy, but the grades become the priority, and there's just so many criteria to follow that it feels a little bit less in your hands. Although that does really do a good job of highlighting the kind of jobs that you would get. Like if you got a commission and there was, you know, like somebody who wanted to make like who wanted this specific type of song with this like length and stuff, they're not really gonna care about how much creative control you have or what your creativity will do to the song. They just want the song as they envision it. And you're just a convenient tool to make it. Of course, that's not how everybody operates, but most musicians end up doing stuff like making corporate jingles and like adding music to training videos, stuff like that. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a really steady source of income, so I see no issue. It's just that you have to like work outside of that and experiment and have fun so that you can keep going ahead in your craft instead of just getting stuck with, I do corporate jingles sometimes. I know like quite a few people who end up like that. Like, no, I don't know, but like I know that people end up like that because it's just so easy to get lost in the everyday of life and not make it special, which is why you have to constantly remind yourself to make your own life special. That's really the only way that you're gonna have fun, you know? But yeah. Oh my god. I am sleepy and it's gonna be almost 2 a.m. Wild, I can't believe I've been awake this long, especially since I went to sleep at like, as soon as I was done with the stream, I kind of just went and I was like, I thought about washing dishes and stuff, but I was so tired and so sleepy that I was like, I'm gonna brush my teeth and I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't even care about anything else. I think it's gonna be quite similar today, where I just brush my teeth and go to sleep, mostly because I don't have any dishes to do. And like at most I'm gonna put my devices on charge, but everything else is just like, okay, good night. I have to wash my hair soon being I had to wash my hair today, but I kind of got away with not washing it because I was like, we're doing disco this week, like the theme for all the music this week was disco, and so it meant that I could get away with just dressing up 80s style or something. I was wearing like this pair of pants that I have that do a really good job of mimicking bell bottoms, and this short that had like weird looking patterns in very bright colors, so that was disco. And then I put my hair up in a high pony and covered myself in glitter powder, so I'm still sparkling all over everywhere. I'm pretty sure my face is literally covered in that powder because of how much I put on, because I was like, I want to sparkle. I don't have sequined anything at the moment. I'm like seriously in the mood to go shopping, and the reason is I like have worn the same clothes so many times and I have no issues with that. I think it's a good thing, but it's just that I am getting tired of wearing the same like exact combination of clothing over and over and over again. that I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have a change of pace, like wear a different pair, like short, get like, I don't think I want more pairs of pants, but it would be nice. I currently have, I think, 4 pairs of jeans, a lot. 2 of them are like super like fancy looking. Like by that I mean they have like extra strips of fabric as like belts and stuff over my knees, and like parts of the thing are just a lot more ornamented. The other 2 pairs of jeans I have are just really standard blue jeans. So yeah, I kind of want more pairs of pants that are not jeans. I have like this one like 2 comfy cozy ones, actually 3 comfy cozy ones, but I don't have any trousers or of the sort, or skirts. I need skirts. I really want skirts. I'm all out of like dresses as well, actually shorts to wear. I have literally repeated the same few pieces of clothing so many times, because there's only so many pieces of clothing I can keep in my tiny room with my tiny wardrobe. So I've been like waiting to go home, which is gonna be after the semester. I'm gonna go on an insane shopping spree. By insane I mean I'm gonna buy another whole set of clothes because I need them. I'd like to, you know, have some more variety in my wardrobe, and yeah, it'll be fun. But yeah, can't wait to buy clothing. That, yes, and shoes. I really need more shoes. I've been wearing the same pairs of shoes from day one until now, and I'm kind of tired of it. I'd like to see some variety every once in a while in my shoes. But like I only have a few pairs of shoes here, and I try to rotate, but you know, it's like I have to find comfortable shoes that like are sensible for walking around on campus and not like stupidly big or heely or something that'd be uncomfortable to walk in. So another thing to think about. Yeah, weird place to take this conversation, I know, but I was thinking about it today. Man, my seniors are so nice. This week, actually, our teacher he wanted us to do an experiment, which is go and do the performance without any group rehearsals. With that, you know, with no group rehearsals, we went and did a performance, me and my like classmate with some of my seniors, because like I asked them to help us out this week. Super fun performance though, I won't lie. It would have been 100 times better if we had one rehearsal. Literally even like half an hour long rehearsal would have made the performance so much surer. But I can't help but say this, but my performance is actually better than my classmates, in the sense of that we have like 2 groups, we have like 2 songs every week. So there's like a group with 1 vocalist and the other group has the other 2 vocalists. We're 3 vocalists, you know, so we're divided like that. And oh my gosh, the one with the singular vocalist, I felt like our performance is a lot more sure and complete, and it felt like it was more complete, while theirs was definitely a solid performance, nothing wrong with that, but their ending was super sloppy, and I felt like a dip in energy every once in a while, and I was like, this is such a flat performance. There's nothing to criticize, but it's not like memorable either. But I think like the whole point of learning how to perform or practicing your performances so much and like trying to do performances as many times as possible is to learn how to make them memorable, something that people enjoy watching. But more than that when they think back upon it, they're like, that was really fun, or that I really liked it. I don't think that we got there, like my classmates and me. I think because, you know, we're just starting with this course, so there's no way we're gonna get there in like a very small time. But I think it's better than the first time we performed. Maybe the first time was something. It was something. Yeah. Oh my god. You can probably tell I'm very tired. I think I should start saying bye because it's like my tracking phone is gonna die in like 5 minutes, I imagine. So it's time to say bye. I take my time, so stay with me until I'm done. And I say my like actual bye. But for now, I'll start. And I'll take forever, I know, but just, stick with me. Seriously. I really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here and watching me make this piece, which is not finished, but I think we can continue it. Maybe even tomorrow if I don't feel like singing. It just depends on what my voice feels like tomorrow morning. I'm very tired, so I don't know if my voice is gonna recover enough by then. But yeah, today was great. Really fun day. I just felt like I'm so happy that I get to exist. Yeah, and making music was also fun because I haven't done it in a while. I kind of forgot how much I like doing this stuff, just like sitting and making something, and it's perfect. It just makes so much sense. Can't wait to continue this. I might just continue it actually, maybe even on Sunday, because for next week, I have a weirder schedule for the next week. It's technically supposed to be a mid-semester break, okay? But we instead use all of this time to we use this time to actually make up for any classes we might have missed, or the teachers might have changed, like cancelled or something. So yeah, we have like, I have one of my theory classes because the professor wasn't able to come in 1 week. She was getting a procedure done, a medical procedure, and she kind of like forgot to tell us about it. Apparently she got like she tore her calf muscle and had to go get like injections and stuff to get it like to heal faster. And she was in like, not a brace, but like one of those compression bandages or like compression somethings. Yeah, I was like, damn, that must be painful. And it probably was, but she looks like she's getting better, so that's good. She's a, generally speaking, an active person. Like, she's very into sports and stuff, so she shouldn't get too like sick and should be able to recover quite fast. But most of my professors are getting much older than you'd think. Like, I can't believe sometimes when they say, like, when they hint at their age or they talk about how old they are, I'm literally like, you guys don't look that old. Most of them are also like foreigners, though. They're not really from Singapore. There's a couple of them that I know that teach me specifically that are from Singapore. But most of them are like from Australia or the United Kingdom or something. Because, yeah. Yeah, so they look very young, even though they're much older than you'd imagine them to be. It's strange, because you'd think that they would look older because they're so old, but they don't. It's wild. I think maybe it's just maybe they're doing something that they love so they can stay alive longer. But yeah, they're all so cool though. I love my professors. They're just all awesome. I'm also supposed to complete a first draft of my essay for this semester throughout next week, so that's gonna be something I'll be working on. But that also means, because I'll have a less busy week, less busy, my tracking phone is gonna die in 25 seconds. A less busy week, I'll be able to stream more, so that is gonna happen for sure. I'm saying it. I'm gonna have more streams next week, but then the week after we're gonna go back to normal. I'm gonna try to end this stream before my tracking phone dies. I don't think I will succeed, but I will try my best. I can't believe it's already March. That's insane. It's literally the 1st of March right now because it's after 12 a.m. for me, but I consider tomorrow when I wake up. Yeah, I did not manage to finish my stream before my tracking phone died. Now I'm stuck in this goofy ass space. Dang it. But it's okay. She looks so derpy and adorable. We love that. But yeah. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Wild. Today was so long. But like, imagine I woke up at 11 a.m. but I ate lunch at like 1 p.m. and then I ate dinner at like 10:45 at night. That is a 9.5 hour break between meals. That's insane. Don't do that. Don't be like me. I have absolutely no concept of hunger at this point of my life. I just like, I get hungry and I ignore it. I'm like, I don't have time to eat right now. Don't do that. It's a bad habit. I need to get out of that bad habit too. It's so hard to convince myself to eat food though, seriously. I'm not even kidding, y'all. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay, I seriously should stop talking, I hope that you guys have had fun as well listening to what I was making and all of my random interjections and explanations about random parts of being in the music industry or learning from people who are in the music industry. I have a lot of friends who currently are in the music industry or like they're doing stuff actively. They're really big people. I guess not like big in the sense of they're like super famous or something. They're definitely famous, which is really cool because when you look at them and you realize that you're friends with people who like a lot of people are like, whoa, I can't believe they make such good music. You're just like, yeah, those are my friends. I can't believe they're my friends. But you know, a lot of them, like, because they're so much older than me, I also take them as like mentor figures, like people who can teach me stuff. So I go and ask them for advice. Sometimes it is just so stupid, but it works. They do give me advice because, you know, I'm a charming person who is, generally speaking, somebody who is good and nice. So hopefully I'm good and nice. But yeah, I really like going to all of these concerts and plays for free. It's so nice that it's for free even. I think the part that it's for free makes me the most happy because frankly, I don't like to spend money right now. It's just so expensive to live here. I'm like, oh, if I have to spend money to have fun, I'll literally explode. Although I do spend money to go to exhibitions, but usually they're the ones that I really want to go to. There's this exhibition gonna be put up, or is it already started? I don't know. It's called Van Gogh Inside. I watched the Monet one. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but I loved the Monet one. So I'm gonna watch the Van Gogh one too. I'm a very big fan of Monet, so it made sense to go to his work. But I also love Van Gogh, so I don't mind going and checking that out. Plus, it's only $7 with a student discount, which I think is like such a steal. Because then I can like have maybe $10 or $15 to spend on merchandise. Which last time when I went to that place, which the same company is making this Van Gogh Inside, the merch was so high quality. They were like they were selling these postcards for like $2.50 each, I think, which means you can get 4 for $10, right? And dude, the print on that was so nice. I literally bought those just to use as like prints, like actual posters, because it was that high quality. And I was literally stunned because I didn't expect it to be that high quality. When you think postcards, you don't think they're gonna be anything like very great or well made, but it turns out it was really well made, which was like fantastic because that made me happy. You know, I was like, yes, this makes sense. Happiness. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for the Van Gogh one soon, hopefully. Maybe not next week, but like later. I want to see if I can go to this like bao place that has vegetarian baos. I've been craving like a good bun of bao, even sushi and dim sum especially. But the thing is, like, there is some places that do vegan or vegetarian food, but they're not always like the best. They're definitely not horrible. They're good, like they're good, but I'm just used to a much higher quality of vegetarian offerings anywhere because I, you know, live in India and there's a lot of people who are vegetarian there. So if you don't give good vegetarian options, people don't come to you. So it's kind of a annoying thing about me because I'm a big foodie. Okay, I love food, I love eating food, I love exploring what is possible in the world of food, but I don't like meat, so I don't eat meat. which means that what I can explore and eat and try is very limited sometimes, especially if I'm like, if I can make it myself, I usually will try to do that and find substitutes for the meat products. But if I can't make it myself and I have to go somewhere to try it, I don't always trust what I'm getting, because sometimes it's like just horrible. I don't remember if I've told you guys this, but there was this one experience in Malaysia where we were at this noodle place, me and a bunch of my friends. And we were at this noodle shop, so we sit down to eat noodles and we order food. They have a few vegetarian options, so I was like, okay, perfect, I'm just gonna get one of the vegetarian options. And they bought me a plate of boiled noodles with some vegetables that had like, that were tossed in plain oil. Yeah, it was just like, I don't know why I thought I expected more, but then I doused it all in chili oil and ate it anyways because I spent money on it. So I was like, okay, this is still like, that's one of, I think, the worst vegetarian food experiences I've had, because they literally just like did the bare minimum, which is boiling the noodles and the clearly the vegetables and just serving it to you with it tossed in oil, I guess, so that the noodles don't stick to each other, or at least you feel like they stir fried it or something. Because dang, I was literally offended. I was like, this is not how I would get any of this food anywhere else. Like, if I was in India and somebody served me this, I'd be like, excuse me, you're charging me money for this? Of course not that rudely, but I'd just be baffled. I've had quite a few bad food experiences here, which is why I'm less likely to trust the food. Because, okay, when Hex was here a while ago, even when we were on holiday here, we kept eating food and thinking we'd find something really, really good and special. But everywhere we went, the food was so mediocre. And I was like, is it just me? Am I crazy? Why is the food so just alright? Like, it's really not that special. I thought it was supposed to be really, really good. So we'd keep doing that over and over and over again. And I'd be stunned by how the food was not that good every single time. Even when she was here last year, when I was moving in to the place that I'm living in right now, I was still baffled by how mediocre the food we were eating was. And I was like, I promise I'll cook, but I don't have ingredients at the moment. I was basically got no ingredients like food at that moment, because I literally just moved in. And so I was still buying up like stuff like spatulas and the likes, because I kind of forgot to bring all of that. And I also forgot to bring anything prepared from home, like rice and like basic necessities, because I was like, of course I can buy some here, which is what I had to do for a while. But what I meant was like spices and stuff. I had none of that. My mom had to like ship it all to me. And of course I'm cooking right now, and I told you guys how much I cook, right? Like, I cook basically every day. If I can't help it, I will probably be cooking, because one, it saves money, two, because my food tastes good. And if I'm gonna eat something, I might as well have it taste good, you know? But yeah, kind of insane how this all has gone down. But I have hopes for that bao place, because it has not one but 2 vegetarian options. 2, that's more than 1. And that must mean they thought about it. They were not like the first thing that you would imagine when you thought of a vegetarian food. They had to actually put their brains into it. And I'm like, high hopes, okay? Now you've given me hope, and if you disappoint me, I am going to be even more disappointed in the food scene and culture of this whole entire city-state. Because damn it, there really isn't that many places that I found good food at. I mean, there's like a few. Like, I went to this restaurant a few weeks ago. It was this Italian restaurant, and it's more expensive than I'd like to be spending on pasta, but it was really good pasta. For that price, I was like, damn, this is cheap. Like, for the taste that I was getting, I was like, dang, this is real cheap. I didn't spend that much for that pasta, I swear. Like, it was way less than what I would have expected for that quality and the quantity, the quality, the flavor. Oh my god. I was like, okay, I'm convinced. Can't wait to go back to that restaurant and try more of their pastas. They don't have a lot of vegetarian options, but I'll take it. Something is better than nothing. So Yeah, okay, I should stop talking. Seriously, I need to shut up. My throat is so tired. My voice is so tired. I am so tired. Not of talking, but just like I want to sleep. So, I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully for singing Saturday. If not for singing, we'll do something else related to music, probably finishing this piece. It just depends on how I wake up and if I feel like my voice can take singing 10 songs or not. I've been screaming and basically like throughout 2 hours, spend a lot of that time screaming and cheering and hooting so that I could be like cheering my classmates, well, not my classmates, my seniors on, because you know they're people I know. I gotta support them in any way possible in my head. But yeah, man, I'm so glad I figured out how to connect my, or like how to screen mirror my like laptop screen to my PC, because that made streaming this stuff so much easier. And I will now bid you adieu. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day or night or whatever time of day it might be for you. Remember to eat well and sleep well and hydrate. Take care of yourselves, okay? It's really important. And have fun. Life's about having fun, as long as you're not hurting other people. I think that's where I draw the line for myself and other people. But yeah, for your own sake. Give yourself some grace today and be nice to yourselves. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna go sleep. Bye bye now. Mwah.